This is the sink that I'll be replacing. It's in a laundry room, small sink, about 20 by 20 inches around the perimeter. About 20 years old, but very difficult to keep clean, and my wife wants it replaced. Okay, first thing I did was I turned off the water, cold water on the right, hot on the left, quarter turn valves, and then disconnected basically this tailpiece from the B-trap. Removed the 4 clips, one in each corner, using the channel locks. Any pliers will work. And removed the water supply lines with my rigid 2, but you can use pretty much any 2. There's my rigid 2 there, the red one there. Very handy for faucet and sink installations. These are some of the 2s that I use. Basically, I use the utility knife over here in the back somewhere, and the putty knife. There's my utility knife to go around the sink and loosen the silicone. Putty knife. That was really the hardest part. Loosening that up, prying it loose, and then the cleanup. Other than that, it's a forward operation here. And there's the sink. Again, I apologize for not having all the video. I did have some issues with my camcorder. Tailpiece, I removed it out here in the garage. It was easier than underneath the sink. It was really stuck to the drain. I also cleaned out the P-trap, removed the P-trap out of there. It was pretty filthy. And then, of course, this was the hardest part right here, removing the silicone, scraping it. Just show you a little bit of this. This probably took me about 30 minutes to get this thing loose here. One thing I want to tell you is make sure that you take your measurements correctly and buy the right sink, and make sure it fits in the opening that you have there. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do the job. So again, I just went through this, took my time, and removed all the silicone around that, cleaned it. Then I fitted the sink, make sure it fit, and then I went around the perimeter and put some new silicone, and then set the sink there. But before doing that, I did go ahead and install the faucet there. It's already installed on this is a new sink. Installed the socket, the faucet rather. It was a lot easier to do it outside before installing the sink, and then now the tailpiece is already put in there. So it's much easier to do all of this before you actually install the sink. There are the supply lines already on, connected with my rigid 2 rather. And then next thing I really did is just put silicone around the perimeter of this, put in the sink, connected the pipes, a little bit of cleaning. And like I said, I did go ahead, since I was going to disconnect some of the pipes, I did go ahead and take the pipes, plastic pipes underneath the sink, and cleaned them, scrubbed them real good, soapy water and so forth. And then here I'm just going to doing a test, make sure there's no leaks. Let it drain, and then I'm just filling the pipes underneath, make sure there's no leaks under there, looking, checking out the container that I have there, make sure it doesn't have any water, and we're good to go. Thanks for watching.